disasters, and we are very well prepared to respond to them.
Right.
But in the same 10 years, we've lost 5,800 kids to gun violence in this county, and this is a disaster.
And we're not even
prepared.
We're not even prepared.
And until those of us who believe that we can safely go home, and many of us here can do that, including myself, but not every neighborhood in Los Angeles County, the residents can say that clearly, that we have neighborhoods where the next murder is going to occur.
That's right.
We have neighborhoods that are completely unable to fully protect themselves. And the great LAPD and the Sheriff's Department and all the law enforcement agencies, all combined, are not going to be able to step in front of that danger. Therefore, we need more unity on the issue.
That's right.
And that's why I'm here supporting what Mr. Shaw is trying to do. Thank you so very much for being here.
Like you say, we're telling this plaque, as you can read on it, I'll read it, says, "The Tree of Life." This Tree of Life celebrates the life of Jamiel Andre Shaw II. We call him Jazz. Some people know him as Wilshire, Prime Time, you know, and all the innocent victims of violence in the city of LA. You gotta remember, you know, when this first happened and the way this was going on, you know, we felt sort of bad inside too, because, you know, all this attention came to us, and I knew there was thousands of people out there that had the same problem. And I knew, you know, I don't know them all. There's no way I can know all the people. But I met a lot of them, and, you know, we were happy when we saw all the innocent victims, because we know people out there probably were saying, what about my son, my daughter, my dad, you know, and we felt bad about that. But, you know, that's why we're working like we're working, because my son is dead. You know, we would love to trade all this to get him back. I mean, that was more important than all this. We're not trying to be a superstar. We could care less about all this. He was going to do his own thing. We even had a song, that song you hear about, if you are what you say you are, a superstar. That was our new trademark, or our new theme song. That record just came out. So you can imagine we was talking about that recently. You know, I always say, man, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. You know, your time is near. But we didn't know it's coming like this. You know, I mean, we thought we were going to go to college. He's going to do good in college. He's going to go to NFL. Heard he going to go to the Olympics in 2012. You know, he had that kind of speed. And he had all these plans. I said, man, don't worry about money. You know, don't worry about getting a job. I'll take care of you. You know, I'll take care of all that. Just get to college, because we know what's going to happen. You know, you get to NFL, you make some money, you get some kids, and get a house, and, you know, the American dream. You know, we all live the American dream. We're from America, so we know the American dream. So when you get people coming from different countries, and they're trying to get what we already trying to get, and then they cut us down from us getting it, and the reason why they're here is supposed to be for the American dream, and then they kill the Americans and give us a nightmare. You know, now we have American nightmare. You know, every day we got to be thinking about what could have been. That's all we think about. Man, no grandkids. You're not going to be able to go by his house and have a barbecue on the weekends. We had, you know, the whole family had plans to go watch him play ball in college. That's all we were looking forward to that. We didn't even do it with high school. What about the prom and all those senior activities that he looked forward to? He was looking forward to life. He wasn't expecting, okay, so I'm 18, I guess I'll be dead soon. No, he thought, woo, Independence Day. I'm going to be 18, I get to have a car and go to college. He wanted to get in a fraternity, you know. He wanted to enjoy the American dream. And it was snatched from him by a legal alien gangbanger. It is what it is. We're not talking about nobody, but he was murdered by an illegal alien gangbanger that was here all this time, and he could have easily blended right in. Nobody was looking for him. He's been in and out of jail, never got caught, never been deported, so he was getting away with it. So all he had to do was just keep doing what he was doing. But sometimes you go into these county jails, and these people are so crazy. They're talking this black and brown craziness to the point where he got out. The first thing he did was wanted to show people how tough he was. Why else would you get out and not go home and get some of mom's cooking? First, I mean, you just got out 24 hours ago. Go home, eat, get your own bed, watch TV, enjoy, kiss the ground, say, I'm free. Oh, no, he want to go out there and kill black people, you know? And that's what it was. He went out there and killed black people. And he did what he did. I could imagine watching him ride down the street, pumped up, so happy because they know they did it. Woo, we got us one. They were so feeling so good. And on the flip side, can you imagine how we were feeling at that same time? Can you imagine when I came, I heard the gunshots and to come outside and to see that boy laying here, already dead. I was down the street, and when I looked from there, I could see. The vision was like, oh my God, he looks dead. Couldn't believe it. Even right now, cannot believe it. And I came down here at full speed running, and to see that Jazz was dead, oh man, it ruined me. You know, my mother, my sister running, Jamiel, what's going on? What's going on? Jazz is dead. What? Somebody killed Jazz. We were like, disbelief. It doesn't make sense. And nobody wants that on them. You don't want that. You'll never be the same. You couldn't imagine in a million years the feelings we go through as a family. You don't want it. So everybody's got to do something. You don't have to join no groups or whatever. It'll help if that's what you need. But you got to do something. Anybody doing something, you can't say nothing. You know, if you ain't doing nothing but sitting in the house scared to death to go outside, then you can't complain for anybody doing something. You might not agree with it, but I'm sure there's something on there that you can let you like. You know, everything that's going on. Each person, we're here, all different races. We're not the same, but we all come together on life. I guarantee you, we're not trying to get our kids killed on the street. You know, I know we want our kids to live a long time. We're not trying to have somebody from another country or this country. I would have been just as mad if I would have heard he was killed by a black man. You know, Crips, Bloods, Black Panthers, I wouldn't have cared if he was a white guy, rich up in Wall Street. I still would have been mad because it's about life and death. Not about, oh, this white man killed me or this illegal alien. That just would happen, you know. But we're for life before that. You know, we had plans for longevity. Me and Jazz used to talk about him taking care of me. I just said, man, you know, I don't want to be buried. And, you know, he said, I'm going to put you in the old folks' home. We used to start laughing because we knew he wasn't going to do that. I said, man, make sure you don't put me in the old folks' home, you know, because just find a room in the house somewhere. Don't let no girl tell you, I don't like your dad, you know. I said, no, just give me a little space, you know, and we'd be all right. You know me, I'm a cool dad. You heard me for 17 years, you know. We're about love, you know. You know I love you, and we have plans for you. Just make sure on the backside, you know, hook me up, and we'd be all right, you know. And it was, you know, and now to go through that and say, man, I gave him my name, Jamiel Andre Shaw II, to live it on, you know. That's not why I gave him, you know, I didn't do this, you know. I didn't do none of this. This came to us. And everybody out here, you know, if you go back home and say, oh, well, I'm going to go back home and lay down in the house because you're killing everybody outside. What you gonna do about it? Don't you have kids and grandkids and your kids want to have kids? If we're getting murdered in the streets, on their own street, can you imagine? I was in that house since 1970. We played football out here, hide and seek. This was our neighborhood. So we thought we were safe. I would have never thought he would have got killed on this street. Not in a million years. But because he was killed here, we're able to see him every day. Can you imagine he'd been killed on Main Street and something, you know, in Crenshaw, 51st, you know, it had to be a reason. These people here, there's some people here that can do some things, you know. You got to align yourself with people who want change.